But the day I arrived in Beijing first time, it was January 28th, 1992.
Wow.
It was right smack in the middle of winter.
Yeah, right.
And freezing cold. It was the old airport.
From Malaysia
yes,
into the...
Exactly. And when I came out from the entrance, or the exit, you know, came out from the arrival door, I was looking for my then would-be boss. Look, she said she'd be picking me up.
Right.
And I couldn't find her. And
because there was so many people?
And they're all in dark suits, dark jackets, everything was dark to me. So I think I can understand what Bob's saying.
Right.
So those big coats, you know, that you sometimes see occasionally now, maybe in the
You're talking about the green, the big
green and the gray
coats, and the dark blue.
Correct.
Right,
and I thought they were wearing
colors back then.
Yeah, I thought they were wearing blankets.
Really?
Because the design, I said, why are they wearing blankets? Oh my God, I couldn't find her. And then finally she saw like jumping up, and then lo and behold, I found her, because she's a very small sized lady.
Yeah,
and she waved at me, and I went and I ran to her. I was so happy to see her, because you know, so like you say, it was done. I arrived at about quite a night.
Wait, are we talking? You know, I've been to certain countries, even you know, in developed countries such as Malaysia, in the 1980s and 1990s, where when you land, there wasn't even a real airport; it was a tarmac. You literally like got off on the tarmac and you walked into the building.
That's
which is
correct.
Hardly, was it that way too?
Yes, that was exactly what it was. Freezing cold, you know?
In the freezing cold.
Yes. And I hopped into this van or cab or car, I can't remember what it was, and the road to Beijing, the city, was so narrow. I could hardly see anything except street lights.
Were you talking about like a dirt road?
It wasn't dirt road, but the road from the airport is not like the road we travel.
It's not the highway with 4 lanes on both sides.
No, it's just two lane road, you know, for the cars to go.
Yeah.
And I didn't see anything except the street lights until I reached Beijing. It was still dark. And then I saw the hotel that I was going to work in, and that was the only light I actually saw.
So wait, so you're saying you came into the city and there's... Because I'm under the impression that there's only hutongs in China at that time, like except for maybe a couple high-rise buildings, perhaps that boasted of hot water at that time.
Farmland.
But
farmland.
So it was basically farmland.
From the airport to the city is actually farmland.
But what was Beijing like? Was it also farmland?
Oh, no. Actually, at that time, there are high-rise. I mean, these are apartments or flats that the people are living in, you know. And of course, they were already constructing office towers, you know, hotels and all that. So it is already starting. That's why I said we already came in a good time. At that time. It's compared to before. So it was okay. So, I mean, you can see a lot of difference, you know, in my time of travel when I was traveling in 1990 to 1994, because I got here in 1994, but I came quite often.